MLP Series Review, Season 2, Episode 4, Luna Eclipsed. So, any episode that primarily features Luna or Celestia, I'm probably going to do in a completely different format. It's... I'm just going to basically gush about them, for lack of a better term. This is the first appearance of Luna in her design that she gets for the entire series. We'll start with first just going through and reviewing how the episode goes. So we start with Twilight dressed as Star Swirl the Bearded, and nobody recognizing her costume. And she's called Grandpa, which really ties into Luna's character later on in the episode. But we also get the introduction of Pipsqueak, a new foal character. Foal? Are they babies? Colt? Fillies? I don't know. A child character. And that is the first thing we see. We get Pinky as a chicken, which is pretty fun, because a pony dressed up as a chicken is funny. It's just absurd. Okay. After the intro, we get another scene of Twilight talking about Star Swirl. Star Swirl. So he's getting built up already as early as the fourth episode of season 2. We get Rainbow Dash pranking ponies with her lightning cloud, which is strange because she pranks Pinky first, and usually she's pranking with Pinky, but it makes sense. Also, she's dressed as a Shadow Bolt, which is interesting because Shadow Bolts are a thing, I guess, even though they came from Nightmare Moon. Then we get an Applejack scene. Also, forgot to mention, but Rainbow Dash calls Twilight an old-timer. We get an Applejack scene. She's dressed as like a scarecrow. And we get Derpy. She accidentally unplugs one of the tanks, and all of the water drains out where they're bobbing for apples. Applejack also refers to Twilight as a country music star that she's dressed up as. Again, pushing how different times are. It really ties into Luna in a second. We then get exposition on Nightmare Night and how Nightmare Moon functions on that night through Zakura. Why they give candy, why they dress up as other things. It's all pretty good lore. They dress up as other things so Nightmare Moon won't come and eat them because she wants to eat ponies. And they offer candy so she'll get full and won't want to eat anything else once she's full. Zakura tells a pretty good story. She's an interesting looking weird old lady thing. I don't know. And then we get to the main. So we get Luna riding in on her chariot. It's super cool. We get the darkness and the lightning, and her Thestrals are pulling her, and she's cloaked in darkness, and we get the flashing of the light and the smile, and she lands, and thankfully Twilight is not like everyone else and doesn't call her Nightmare Moon. Pinky does. Pinky's like, it's Nightmare Moon, and she runs, of course, because exasperation. But we get the hood flip, and her design is just perfect. Looks so good, like her colors and her everything. But we get a really cool effect because she's wearing a cloak, and when she flips the hoodie, she's walking, and the hoodie turns into bats and flies away, and she unfurls her wings, and it's so cool. She looks so cool. So we get Royal Canterlot voice Luna, just trying to be nice, of course, because she doesn't want to be scary anymore. She's being very friendly, but the Royal Canterlot voice is loud, and it definitely is blasting them back. And of course, Pinky ruins it and convinces the kids that she wants to eat them because Pinky is kind of a pain in this episode. Luna shuts the Royal Canterlot voice, and she's even trying to be nice. She's just intimidating, but she's trying to be nice. She offers her hoof to several ponies, and they just cower in fear, which is not what she wants. But it's really nice that she is that scary because Luna's Luna's awesome. She leaves, sadly, because they are not even interacting with her, and Twilight goes to speak with her. We then get the stellar conversation between Twilight and Luna, where Luna recognizes Twilight's costume and just looks really sad when Twilight says her stuff. And then she says, "Actually, I'm Twilight Sparkle," and Luna gets every line of Luna in this episode is just amazing. Everything she says, everything she said became a meme or became important in songs or everything. People just clutched onto everything that Luna gave because the writers were just bad enough to not give us more Luna. There is a interesting part where Twilight touches Luna's necklace thing, and like Luna kind of looks down, like, "You dare touch me?" And it's a little weird because Twilight backs off, but that Luna doesn't seem to be very like aggressive about it, but it is kind of weird. And Twilight tells her that maybe if she quiets down a little bit, she might be able to make more friends. And Luna says, "I don't know if I can," and we go from there. Then we get a really, really, really funny scene between Fluttershy, Twilight, and Luna. Twilight, of course, Fluttershy is still calling Luna Nightmare Moon because the running theme in this episode is that everyone is terrified of her except for Twilight. And they do voice practice, and Fluttershy basically does nothing. There is a really funny moment where Fluttershy's just saying okay, even though Nightmare Moon is yelling directly in her face. Wait, did I say Nightmare Moon? I might have, I'm sorry. Luna is yelling right in her face. And then she tries to run in the house, and Twilight shuts the door on her face, and she just slams, and it's really funny. And then basically Twilight just helps Luna to talk normal, and she thanks Fluttershy, and even though Fluttershy didn't do anything, but of course Pinkie comes and ruins it, and Luna gets sad because she kind of yells at them to wait, but then she's like wait, and she says it in her regular voice, but she looks really sad. This is a really sad episode too. It's really funny, but it's really sad. When you consider Luna's past, and you consider that stuff like that is still happening to her. Not the fact that they're scared of her, because I don't think they were scared of her before, but the fact that they don't love her or treat her like a princess. So we get a scene shift. So we get an Applejack scene with Luna, and Applejack kind of is scared of her at first, but she doesn't call her Nightmare Moon, and she warms up to her really quick. I really, really like Applejack that she was nice to Luna so fast. So they start playing games, and Luna starts to enjoy herself, and everyone starts to enjoy Luna, and everything is going good. Until Pinkie comes back again, unfortunately. So Luna saves Pip because Applejack already told him to be careful with bobbing for apples, but he still almost falls in and drowns. And Luna saves him. And of course, Pinkie is like she's eating ponies. And granted, we do get Luna's best line in the episode, which is, "'Tis a lie. Thou backside is whole and ungobbled, thou ungrateful whelp," which is probably the best line in the entire series. It's really funny. That's like perfect Princess Luna not being from this time dialogue. She the Ponyville ponies get scared of her, of course, because she gets a little mad, which who wouldn't? They're lying about her completely. And she tries to do damage control by playing games, but they're still scared. And she turns the spiders into real life spiders and makes them big. And I had always thought that she did that because she was mad at the villagers, and she says, "Not enough fun for you. What say you to this?" But if you pay attention, the spiders all go to the web, which is the game that they've been playing. And Luna asks, "How many points do I receive?" Because she's still just trying to have fun. Luna is she's trying her hardest, that she's even then not attacking the villagers or trying to scare them or anything like that. She's just trying to do she's trying to fit in. And it's really sad because everybody is so mean to her. So Luna loses control completely, and you could see the stress and the unhappiness on her face because she doesn't know what to do, and she's lost control of the situation. Again, it's just sad. And she Royal Canterlot voices everyone into stopping. I don't really know if Luna can use lightning, but she sure does get a lot of lightning flashes whenever she's mad. Everything is normal and natural, but once she starts getting angry, it does happen too when she's not angry, but once she's angry, that lightning doesn't stop. Anyways, she gets pretty mad, and she cancels Nightmare Night, even though Twilight is trying to calm her down. And obviously, this is not a decision that she wants to make because she doesn't really go good places from here. Actually, I was incorrect. I thought because when Pinky and Luna are about to reconcile, lightning happens. I thought it was natural lightning, but it was actually Rainbow Dash being an annoyance. So Twilight tries to get them to reconcile, and Pinky gets scared because Rainbow Dash flashes lightning. Before that scene, we do get Twilight and Luna talking on a bridge, and again, just sad Luna is really sad. She's just she just looks so defeated, as if nothing has changed since she's been gone. Her sister may love her, but the ponies of Equestria just are afraid of her and don't love her and don't want her around. So Twilight figures out the whole them being afraid is fun thing. So she tells Luna, and Luna gets better, even like just great lines. Forgive me if I withhold my enthusiasm. It's we get the scene where they take Candy to her, and she's in nightmare form, and it's really funny because Nightmare Moon has fangs, and Luna obviously can't conjure fangs, so she has to wear fake fangs, and after she de-transforms, she spits them out. That's really funny. That's really funny. And then we get the resolution between Pip and Luna, and just Luna being so happy. It's such a warm ending. We get the letter to Celestia, which is a perfect message. Some people may seem intimidating or unapproachable, but if you're kind to them and try to be their friend, then there are people that are warm and kind underneath a scary appearance. We do end with Luna wrecking Dash, which is great because Dash is annoying the entire episode, and Luna gets the last laugh with the bolt of lightning. And we end with Luna laughing, which is just the perfect way because she's finally happy. It's a good ending to have her be happy at this point. This episode is, as far as I can tell, from what I've seen, up to season 5-ish, my favorite episode in the entire series. It's the introduction of my favorite character in the series. It's a good depiction of how she would act. Everything in this episode is just perfect. I love this episode so much. It gave me who Luna was as far as the canon goes, and it's unfortunate that we as far as I know, we don't get anything as substantial as this later, and we do get weird, different Luna in later episodes. But this episode is as close to perfect as you can get. If I could give it 50 stars, I'd give it 50 stars. How about we give this one a heart rating out of 5 stars? It's just, I guess I will give 3 heart ratings. This episode is one of the episodes that if I was given the, if I had to show somebody 3 episodes only of My Little Pony, this would be one of them. Yeah, just Luna Love. She's such a good character.